as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. "13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. After the interception, here's Wilson. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The drive starts with C.J. Process. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we play as an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Brandon Dunn in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
He'll wind up getting two there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. This time Wilson will throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Christian Covington in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. 20. 10, and he will have a touchdown. In for the score, and the Texans will add on to their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. A shotgun snap for Watson, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at about the 32. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it at the 15. Give him 30 yards there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in. and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Houston. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Down! Flag 22! Flag 22!
After the interception, here's Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Down! Flag 22! Flag!
Now a handoff to Miller. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Flag 22! Flag 22!
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the gun, here's Watson. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Texans. 47 yards. Time for a break. Here's again to Miller.